Okay, so why is the Neo such a good vlogging drone? Well, it's filming me as I'm walking along, and it's also recording what I'm saying. Now, I know the audio's not absolutely fantastic, but it does get rid of the propeller noise, allegedly, in the software. The dogs are interested in it, look. There are ways around that. I'll discuss that in a minute or two. So what we can do is we can connect a DJI Mic Mini or Mic 2 to the phone and record through Bluetooth. Or we can even connect the receiver to the bottom of the phone. The other thing we can do is connect a lavalier mic with an adapter into the bottom of the phone, which will give us better audio, but still not fantastic. It's hovering above your head, look. So there are a couple of other ways to do it, but I'm going to show you an even better and easier way to do it when I can get the bloody drone back down. Which really is a fantastic vlogging drone. That's just the dog will move out of the way. Right, let's crack on. Okay, so let's tell you a little bit about Cleethorpes. Now, I spent most of my childhood here, to be honest. A lot of weekends, school holidays, all that kind of stuff. My nan and granddad used to have a caravan here, down the road, and it's now the showground, and it's right at the end of the miniature railway. Now, Cleethorpes is different to a lot of seaside places you've come to. It gets busy, but it's nothing like Scarborough or anywhere like that, Skegness and all the rest of it. And the thing I like about Cleethorpes is, hang on, still got an itchy nose, bloody hay fever. The thing I like about, I forgot where were they. The thing I like about Cleethorpes is, it's nice and clean. The majority of it is nice and clean. There's not litter everywhere, and the town have great pride in the place. Nice flower beds and ornaments. They've just built a big brand new RNLI place right on the front. Obviously the dogs aren't allowed on the beach between Good Friday and the 30th of September. But if you walk down about half a mile down past the leisure centre, there's a massive, massive area where you can take your dogs on there, and they love it on there. There's sand dunes and all sorts of things. If you go to the other end, there's loads of arcades and things like that, and I'm not into arcades. Stacks of nice fish and chip shops. So if you want fish and chips, it's a good place to come. Everybody has fish and chips when they come to the seaside, or most people do. And they've even got a Papa's fish and chip shop out on the pier now. Now, when I was a kid, there used to be shows and all sorts of things on there. And I remember as a kid going on there and watching wrestling, like Giant Haystacks and Big Daddy and Kendo Nakasaki and all that kind of stuff. So it's all changed now. They don't have shows on there now. It's a massive fish and chip shop. There's a lot of people about today. It's a bit quiet where we are. We've come out of the way, so I can do this video and tell you a little bit more about it. Now, there are facilities here. Nowhere near like, some of the bigger resorts. I think they used to have a bowling alley. I don't know if it's still here. In fact, as a kid, as a 15-year-old, we used to jump on the training workshop, swap at Retford, catch the train to Cleethorpes. The railway station's about 400 yards that way. The caravan site's about half a mile, perhaps 3/4 of a mile that way. And get off the train in Cleethorpes and walk down to the caravan. And me and my mates, a couple of my mates, used to stop in the caravan over the weekend and then go back home. And we used to love it. Used to have a really great time. So I've a hell of a lot of fond memories of Cleethorpes. The first time was in my nan and granddad's caravan at Cleethorpes. But stop! Oh, you can't. They're gone. They're dead. But they do know. But yeah, Cleethorpes used to be great. When we first used to come, we'd got a little touring caravan and we used to stop in that. And then as time went on, my granddad bought a big, like 30-foot static van. But at the time, the caravans aren't like they are now. There were no running water in them, no toilets in them. If you wanted to pee in the middle of the night, just go and pee in a bucket and empty it in the morning. If you wanted water, we used to have these big, they were about that big, with a spout on like a kettle. You just go and fill them full of water. And the thing that reminds me of caravan is the smell of a colour-gas lamp burning, because you used to have colour-gas lights of the mantle. Used to light them, these, and then fizz until they got really hot. Smoked bacon. We always used to have smoked bacon sandwiches for breakfast. And the smell of smoked bacon still reminds me of my nan and granddad's caravan all those years ago. And I don't have smoked bacon very much now, but when I do, it always brings back that memory. It has changed a lot over the years. Well, I say that. A lot of the things that were here when I was a kid is still here. The miniature railway's here, but they've extended it. There used to be a zoo here, but they changed that, closed it all down and changed it to Pleasure Island. I got really excited when I heard it was going to be called Pleasure Island. And then I found out it was just full of fairground rides and things. But anyway, there's loads of caravan parks up there. And we used to have a big Sunday market up there. And we used to have a big Sunday market in what they call Wonderland at the other end. And I used to stand on the market sometimes and earn a shilling or two. But yeah, the majority of the seafront is as it used to be. It's when you get further back into town, quite a bit of it's changed. But yeah, you can have a nice, relaxing holiday here at Cleethorpes. Like I say, it's Sunday today, so it is a bit busy on the front, and the weather's pleasant. It's not too hot, it's not cold. As you can see, I've got a vest on. So there's plenty of people here all eating ice cream and fish and chips and walking around with their dogs. Look at these two lazy dogs laid here. He's been going crackers all day. But he's only a puppy, he's 7 months old. That's the far one. And everything round that's new for him, he wants to have his nose in it. Has nearly tripped me up about half a dozen times, going from one side of me to other, or running round back of me and bloody trying to leg me up and all sorts of things. He's a pain in the butt. But in saying that, he's ever so gentle. People that walk up and want to fuss him, he's fine. You know, he's not funny with anybody at all. And absolutely everybody loves him. Everybody wants to come up and make a fuss. Now, Takani here, who's the nearest one, she's all right, generally speaking, with women, but she can be a bit funny with men, especially if they just walk up and stick their hand out. She's like, go away and leave me alone kind of thing. If they come up gentle and, approach her in the right manner, she's fine. It's just these people that come up quick out of the blue. She can be a bit twitchy, a bit nervous, but him, he's as soft as a bollock. Anyway, that's about it for Cleethorpes. A brief description. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, please share, please subscribe, and guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Bye everybody. I'll see you soon.